So I did not plan on streaming, but I kind of want to stream now because see, this is why I fucking hate the internet sometimes. Some stuff just can't be avoided. So I'm gonna wait for a couple more people to come in. I was gonna just stream like this and just say fuck it, but I kind of want to play my game right now too. So, or no, that's not bad. Hold on, let me see. No, it's not bad. I am gonna wait for a few people. I just got up from a nap. Actually, so who's there? Who's the one person watching me? It's always I always get one viewer and they never say anything and it pisses me off. Tex. Tex, have you seen Superman yet? Tex, you always you're like you always low key hype me up when you come around. Have you seen Superman yet? So I just heard. Hold on, let me brighten this light up. Let's see if that works. No, it doesn't. Like, see, I feel like usually I prepare for these, but whatever. Nah, it's not out yet. The 11, right? Well, some people been able to see it. It's 1:30 a.m. for me. Oh shit, you're in the East Coast, huh? I'm guessing East Coast. Wait, I remember you told me where you were from. I want to say Boston, somewhere around that area, right? So I saw a short of Supergirl. I'm already pissed off about that. I don't know if you care about spoilers, Tex, since you're the only one watching me, apparently. LL, closer, Baltimore, East Coast, Baltimore. Isn't that in? Why do I feel like I was near that area once upon a time? Because I was Virginia, right? I want to say Virginia because I was out there in 2010 for training. Maryland, Maryland, close. So I saw this. I'm already pissed off about the fact that they're gonna show Supergirl drunk. That already pisses me off. But at the same time, it's like, okay, well, that's expected by Gunn. I expect that. But it's like, damn, this motherfucker can't help himself. I'm like, damn, really? You're gonna show a drunk ass Supergirl? And then I thought about that scene in Ragnarok with what's her name? I forget the actress's name too. But anyways, I'm gonna move to the living room right now. There's no. So I'm like, Supergirl in it too. Yeah, Tex. Supergirl is in that shit, dude. She is in it. Which is fine, whatever. Like I expect nothing less from a James Gunn movie. Like we all know that he loves his groups. his he likes his gangbangs. He can't help himself. But so I heard she's showing up for a cameo, and apparently she's drunk. Yeah, it is a stuff movie. I'm gonna go watch it the 11th too. And you know what's funny? Like I see a lot of different reactions to this movie so far, because I guess some people are able to see it. I guess it depends where you live or whatever. I don't know. So Amazon's doing some bullshit where they're releasing it early. But anyway, so I've been seeing a lot of mixed reviews, and which is expected, because like I know when it comes to James Gunn, you either hate him or you love the shit out of him, or I don't really think there's a middle, but usually of course there's a middle to everything. But I feel like with James Gunn, like there's not even really a middle to him, because I've never met anybody that was like, it's okay. It's always someone who hates him or loves him. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't fucking hate the dude. I don't hate him personally. What I hate is his fans, and how his fans over like, what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Like over glorify him, if that makes sense. That's what I feel, because to me, James Gunn is pretty basic. You have now. He's not bad. Varies. Yeah, and I get that. Like, it depends. Like when I saw Suicide Squad, I was like, okay, whatever. It was okay until that stupid fucking Harley Quinn situation with all the flowers, and then her like trying to, what do you call it, seduce that guy. It got really fucking stupid in that scene, and then a bunch of other scenes. But like when it comes to the edgy jokes and shit, I guess I can see why people like him. But like I feel like people over glorify his writing for sure. And what's ironic, what is funny with me, is I like James Gunn when he's not directly attached to his work, if that makes sense. Like he wasn't attached to Brightburn. I mean, he didn't direct Brightburn, and I love Brightburn. It's one of those movies that I happen to enjoy. And same thing with what do you call it? The first movie that Zack Snyder did. He wrote that. So it's funny because I like those movies, and I also like Super too. But for the most part, like his like other shit, I don't really care for. And I know there's like a big fan base with Guardians of the Galaxy and all that shit, which is cool. Like I'm not hating on that. That's not the point. I guess the point I'm trying to say is I just hate how he's doing the same shit that people were complaining about, and he's getting a free pass. That's like one of my pet peeves about this situation. But anyways, what I really wanted to get to, what really pissed me off, is that his brother is playing Maxwell Lord. I guess there's an end credit where his brother Sean Gunn is playing Maxwell Lord. And Maxwell Lord owns the Justice Gang, and he owns the Hall of Justice. Like, what the fuck is that? Maxwell Lord is not a good guy. What are you up to with this? And Belico Project, he wrote that. I haven't heard of Belico. Am I saying that right? Belico Project. Gun is good stuff and not anticipating. Yeah. like I said, guys, I don't hate Gunn. It's just his fans kind of get on my nerves. You know how they say, oh, Snyder fans get on my fucking nerves? Not me personally, but like how some people are like, I fucking hate Snyder fans. It's kind of like how I feel about James Gunn fans. Oh, Jonathan Kent is off the hook saying maybe for letting people die when you hear that what Superman's parents say. What, that happens too? Oh my God, dude. But anyway, so I just recently saw this clip and then I was just like, man, that's it. I'm so fucking over this shit, dude. I'm like, are you serious? Are you gonna freaking cast your brother as Maxwell Lord? Okay, let me let you guys know this first. I don't give a shit about Maxwell Lord. I just know he's a fucking villain, and I know he was in Wonder Woman, and I know he's not what Gunn wants to make him. I know that for a fact. Maxwell Lord is a fucking, like I said, he's a fucking villain. And he's on some other shit. How's that? What is that? Like, why are you making your fucking brother? You couldn't find, first of all, why Maxwell Lord? Like, fuck Maxwell Lord. We already fucking seen him and we didn't like it, right? No hate on what's his name? Freaking, the fuck is his name? Damn it, man. I'm not good with names right now. Pascal. No, I'm not hating on Pascal. I actually like Pascal. But we already seen that shit. And that's the best you can do is fucking Maxwell Lord. Like, that was your, supposedly you wanted to introduce Batman. So why not fucking bring Batman in this situation? Out of all people, Maxwell Lord. And out of all people, your fucking brother. Oh my God, dude. That guy, it's like James Gunn knows, like, my brother fucking sucks as a fucking actor and he's never going to get any work. So I have no choice but to fucking cast him in my fucking movie. It is so annoying. I could deal with his wife because I actually like his wife. Not because she's attractive. It's more than that. Like, I don't know. I just like his wife. I like Jennifer Holland. And she's always, she's done little small roles too. And that's another thing. Like, I don't mind little cameo small roles. Like, that's fine. But like, you couldn't find a better actor to play fucking this character, dude. Like, you really had to cast your brother for that shit. Like, when his brother did Calendar Man in Suicide Squad, I was like, okay. And what was that? Like 3 seconds maybe we saw of him. But nah, he's casting him as Maxwell Lord. Hopefully, look it. I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but hopefully, I don't want to use the F word, but hopefully it doesn't go any further than that. Because I was telling my husband the other day, if, like, I have a theory about this shit. Like, I feel like even if the movie doesn't make what it wants to make, I feel like they're still gonna greenlight all this bullshit that Gunn has planned, right? But at the same time, you never know. They might be like, you know what? Fuck that. Never mind. We ain't gonna fucking deal. We ain't gonna go on with this shit. But I hope, after hearing this shit, I hope it stops there. I hope they nip everything at the bud, because I don't want to see no sorry ass fucking James Gunn's brother playing a fucking villain. And I sure in the fuck don't want to see a fucking a party college girl Supergirl. That's not Supergirl. I don't want to see any of that shit. And I already know, like, a lot of people, they're going to find a way to justify this shit. And that's another thing that pisses me off. They're going to find a way to be like, oh, well, that's what Kara is. She's a young, headstrong female, you know. She's, you know, what did you want to do when you were young, when you were that age, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, we're talking about superheroes right here. We're talking about comic book characters. We're not talking about real fucking life, right? I don't give a fuck though. See, that's the thing too. Even if it is true, like, why that version? Why do we have to see Supergirl in that light? I don't want to see that shit. That's the worst light you can ever present a fucking superhero character, right? A comic book character. That's like getting a Batman doing heroin or some shit like that. You know, like, there's just some stuff that just doesn't look good in live action, and that's one of them. I'm 100% against that, because that's not what Supergirl is, in my opinion. Oh, damn. RJ, who's Apollo X? Fourth 1000. Hey guys, sorry, I was kind of just yapping, but I really do not. I what I'm hearing so far, I am not liking, guys. I am not liking, and I know a lot of people are like, not a lot of people. I mean, let's be honest. There's only, so many people in this community, in this neck in the woods. I want to say like a handful of people seen it. I think RJ's seen it too. Belle, have you read Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow? I think you'll probably love it. It's a favorite recent comic of mine. No, I haven't. You're a Supergirl fan, huh? The Supergirl I'm used to is the one in the animations. And if look, this is just me. If I want to bring a Supergirl into the big screen, the way what's that other fool's name? Muschietti, the way he did it. See, and that's how I can tell that movie was kind of fucked with too, because you can tell Muschietti kind of had his what's the fucking word? Oh my god, guys, I'm so mad at myself right now. My brain's not fully fucking working right now. He had a plan, and he had a tone that he wanted for that Supergirl. And of course they ended up nipping it at the bud, because she just was, at the end of the day, she was just a throwaway character, which is fine, whatever. That universe technically didn't exist, right? There's another thing I want to talk about, but let me get this out of the way. So I like the way he did that, because that Supergirl took herself serious, and she was like, she knew what she was about, and she knew she was like super powerful. So she didn't have, she wasn't, I guess you want to call Earth broken. I guess you can call it that. She wasn't quote unquote, Earth broken. So, like everyone else on this fucking Earth, she wasn't of the world. Oh, it's a good way to put it. That is a fantastic way to put it. She was not of the world, guys. And this Supergirl sounds like she is of the world. So I don't like it already. So that's all I'm going to say about that. The Supergirl from Batman and Superman Apocalypse. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that animation, but that Supergirl right there too, she's if you want to go with a worldly Supergirl, that right there, I would have took some inspiration from that version too. Even the one from what's that show? Not that stupid show. Oh my gosh, guys, we all seen it. We all grew up with this shit. The Justice League animations and back in the day, that Supergirl too. Yeah, I agree. It's like the movie True Girl, but in space. True Grit, but in space. You're going to watch it all, Belle? That's all the studio wants you to do. Unlimited. Yes, thank you. Well, to give you context, Supergirl gets drunk on planets and Red Sun because it helps her cope with her trauma and depression over losing her family and losing her home planet. She's very angry and sad. So she sounds like a controversial Supergirl. For some people, for some little girls that are probably going to be watching this movie that are, into Supergirl. I don't know much about this generation. I'll tell you that my daughters are not too familiar with these super characters, fucking idiot, with these superhero characters. But let's say, see, that's the thing. They need to put like a warning label or something, because you're gonna have your daughters looking. You're gonna have your daughters looking at this shit like, oh yeah, look at she has superpowers and she's getting drunk, Dude, that's some James Gunn shit. But hey, if that's what you like, that's what you like. Personally, I do not like that. I don't think Supergirl should be told in that light. I just don't agree with that. It's like how some people hated Zack Snyder's Batman for going out and killing people and being on a rampage for fucking 20 years, right? Because he pretty much just gave up on humanity and gave up on how the world works and just took matters into his own hands. That you can say the same argument for that. Like a lot of people love that version of the character, and technically that version is comic book, quote unquote, comic book accurate. But how many Batman lovers were angry? Like, oh, that's not Batman. That's not Batman. The same fucking shit. Same thing. But yeah, if that's what you like, that's what you like, RJ. I'm not knocking you. I'm glad that people are looking forward to this and are interested in these versions. Like, I'm just complaining. I'm just being the voice for the people that feel like how I do. This new Supergirl is a little too young for me. I mean, Supergirl is technically a teenager. In any depiction I've seen her in, she's always 16, around 16 years old. The Supergirl in Muschetti's timeline, I believe she was probably in her early 20s, more or less. I mean, she was giving early 20s. She wasn't really giving teenager. I don't want to spoil the Woman of Tomorrow comic, but it's good. I'll listen to an audio of it, RJ. I'll probably go to like Comic Historian's channel or something and listen to audio before I go watch the movie, so I can kind of get a feel for this. It's not fair. Not everyone is a fan of Tom King and his writing. Yeah, but that's just my personal take. And I was watching Hell to Pay. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Hell to Pay. It's a Suicide Squad animation. I was watching it earlier, and then because the story is centered around this fucking card, this pretty much out of a free pass out of hell. No, free pass to heaven, some shit like that. Basically, you use this card once and you can go to heaven. Basically, no matter what you did, you could pretty much bypass your judgment. So that's what this animation is about, and it's centered around the story is centered around what's his name, Reverse Flash, and it picks up from Flashpoint, because you remember that scene where Reverse Flash gets shot in the head and he dies. Technically he dies, but in this version, in this movie, he's somehow keeping himself alive using the Speed Force. So basically, when I saw him, I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember that. We're gonna get we're gonna get a little form of that once upon a time." Supergirl being a drunk is something I'm not a fan of. I'm not either, because she's more than that. But that's just me. Supergirl was on E. What? I'm hearing a lot of good things. Hey, Will, what's up? What's up, Will? I'm hearing a lot of good things about this new Superman movie. I might go see it, but I don't know. I feel like I already got a fix of DC from Zach. I want more Zach shit. Yep, Azteca, those buildings falling down in the trailer is because Supergirl was flying on Molly. You're so stupid. And see, that's another thing. Like, I'm not against the modernized superheroes. That's fine. That's okay. But being drunk all the fucking time, that doesn't make you modernized. That just makes you a fucking idiot. I'm sorry, guys. Hey, I used to be an alcoholic. Okay. So I know what the fuck I'm talking about. And don't let these alcoholics fool you. Don't let them. Yes, sure, there's super high functioning alcoholics. I met some, but don't let these motherfuckers fool you, dude. Alcoholics are usually unhappy and they're fucking stupid, for at the moment. Not like as a person, but at the moment they're usually fucking stupid. And I just don't want to see. I'm so glad this is a cameo. I don't think I can handle a movie with just Supergirl being faded all the fucking time. I mean, I just certainly something that this new movie was. I gotta go though. You always gotta go, Will. You always pop up and leave me for your burgers. I want Gina Carano to play Big Barda. Damn, that's been on the fan list for forever, dude. I just got done watching Sandman. Guys, Fucking Sandman is fucking good, man. I fucking love Sandman. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Sandman. It's actually DC. Well, it's DC Vertigo. Same shit. Vertigo is like a little spin-off of DC, or like a sub comic by DC. Something like that, I guess. But anyway, so I've been watching Sandman, and the chick that's in Game of Thrones, I think she would make a good big barter. She was also Captain Phasma, I think, too, in the Star Wars. There's a shit in this new movie that I know for a fact if Zach or any other director did, it would get crucified and dragged through the mud for. Yes, you unfiltered. You are preaching to the choir. Like, I'm telling you, like, that this is why people like us exist, because we gotta call this bullshit out. Like yes, the freaking the tweets alone, they would never let that go. She won't be drunk the whole time in her own movie. It's a part of her character. It's a part of the character and her character arc. It will make more sense when we get a full context of her story and why she's the way she is. Yeah, I agree. We do. I personally still wouldn't want to see that. That reminds me of another character that had to be under drugs for something to control their. That kind of reminds me of that episode in Justice League, that animated movie that came out years ago with Jessica Cruz, Green Lantern. They did the animation like the what's his name? What the hell's that Burton? His last name's Burton, the artist. No. It's like Tim something. Oh, damn it. What's that artist that did the art for the original Justice League animations back in the day? Tim, fuck. Don't tell me. I know it's Tim something. Fuck, man. I'm trying to think of it without looking it up. Tim. It's not. But yeah. Thank you, Bruce Timm. It was the same style as Bruce Timm. Why do I want to say Tim Burton? It had Jessica Cruz, and it had the chick from she's so beautiful. The Peruvian girl from, no, she's Colombian, my bad. The Colombian chick from Doom Patrol. How do I not know? Diana Guerrero. Diana Guerrero was voicing her. And it reminds me of that character, Starman. Is it Starman? I believe it's Starman. And Starman had to be he had to be under the influence. I mean, technically, it's pharmaceuticals, which is pretty much the same fucking thing. It's just drugs coming from your doctor. That's all it is. He had to be under some medication to be able to deal with his shit. It kind of reminds me of that. Am I like 100% against the idea? No, it's just kind of like, I don't know. It's just not giving. That version of Supergirl is not. It's, you know how y'all want to be like, oh, that's not my Batman. That's not my version of Batman. Well, that's pretty much how I feel about the Supergirl. That's not my version of Supergirl. That's not my Supergirl. That's what it is. That's not my Supergirl. Yeah, but no hate towards you, RJ. I appreciate you being over here, but I get it. Hey, if that's what you want to see, I'm all for it. Still pissed off about Swamp Thing series getting canceled on a cliffhanger. Dude, I will forever be pissed off about that shit. I'm so fucking mad that, see, this is the thing. I always bitch at my husband about this shit. Every time something good comes out, they want to take that shit away, dude. So there was this cereal that came out years ago, right? It had a fucking squirrel on it. It was called Honey Clusters. And they took it away in 2012. They stopped making it. Same thing with Vanilla Chex. They stopped making fucking Vanilla Chex. What other stuff that I freaking love, they stopped making. Oh, they used to make these keto waffles, right? They stopped making those too. There's this fucking drink that my husband likes. It's called Beyond Dew, but it's a if you guys drink energy drinks, you'll probably be familiar with it, but it's by Lit, that brand Lit. And I guess it tastes just like Mountain Dew, but my husband, he's like, that's like the only, that was like the king of energy drinks for him. They took that shit away. And I look up the reasons why they stopped making a lot of these things. And according to these companies, it's because there's not enough sales, or there's not a big market for it. And I take that as there's just a minority of people that have good taste. That's all it is. Like, it's not one of those, you know, it's not like I'm like all these rest of these motherfuckers that will take anything and just eat it. Hell no, dude. Like, if I'm going to eat something, it's going to have to be something I really, really like, or something that just is worth it to me. And those honey nut clusters, man, nothing will ever compare. Not even oatmeal crisp. Not even fucking oatmeal crisp, dude. Who remembers soda from 202? PB Crisp. 2001, 2002. So I remember Sobe, dude. Yep, I remember Sobe. Rest in peace, Fritos Limon con chile chips, the green bag. See, you guys know what I'm talking about, and that's what kind of reminds me of these things when they stop, you know, when they end things abruptly like that, or when they decide to discontinue something because, you know, whatever the situation is. There's always going to be a market for something, right? Even if it's not like the biggest market. That's how I see it. And that's why, like, I appreciate like small companies and stuff that actually think about, you know, other people that are like, hey, you know, somebody's going to like this shit, you know? But anyway, so yeah, that's that's not my Supergirl. Ford 3D Doritos were bomb. Yeah, they always do that, man. They always make good stuff and then take that shit away like it never existed. But with the Swamp Thing stuff, it had to do with budget. And North Carolina, something about taxes, because it was being filmed in North Carolina, I believe, in the swamps. all this did was make me hungry. I'm sorry, RJ. I was just trying to give examples of like stuff they take away from us. Yeah, guys, if you guys never had honey nut clusters, you guys won't know what I'm talking about. You guys will not know what I'm talking about. Toxic Avenger, I'm ready to get these tickets. Hey, what's up, nerdy guy? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah. And what did I bring up? I already talked about Sean Gunn. Dude, the more I see that guy's face, the more I want to fucking punch it, dude. I don't like that fucking I don't know what it is. I just don't like that motherfucker, dude. And I get it, he's his brother, but damn, like, what the fuck? Honey Nut Busters. No, Honey Nut Clusters. If you guys don't know, you guys don't know. I'm telling you, Honey Nut Clusters was like this cereal back in the day. For people like me. Like, if you like an in-between cereal, and when I mean by in-between cereal, something like Raisin Bran, you know, something that's marketed as quote-unquote healthy, but it's not really healthy because it has hidden sugar and carbs in it. Those kind of cereals. Where's the Spawn movie? What the fuck, Todd McFarlane? Yeah, the Spawn movie. Look at hot take. I like the original Spawn. I like what's his face as what the hell? Michael J. White, right? Is it Michael J. White? I want to say it's Michael J. White. I like him as Spawn, and I like my boy, my what's his name, the Pest. If you guys haven't seen the Pest, you guys are missing out too. I feel like watching that movie later. I know it's bad. It's probably still as bad as I remember, but it's one of those movies that are just like it's so fucking bad, but it still holds a special place in my heart. And that's probably how Superman's gonna be for some people. How many people did Honey Smacks kill? Oh, Honey Smacks. I've never heard of that. Jamie Foxx is the new Spawn. They need a cat. Look at hot take. You guys are not going to like this. You guys are not going to like who I say should be Spawn, because he's like the first. I like recently became a Michael B. Jordan fan after Sinners. Like, I don't know, like all the bad stuff I said about Michael B. Jordan, I take it back, because in Sinners he really did something there. He did something unique. It's not easy, especially when you're not a fucking twin in the first place. It's not easy to play twins, you know, at the same time. Like, that's fucking very hard to do. And I think I wouldn't mind seeing him as Spawn. And I know some of y'all are gonna be like, no, pal, no. But he's at a good age. He's in his late 30s. And he looks good. He looks fucking good, guys. I think he looks better now than he ever has. Like, I guess because he's aging. But at the same time, like, he doesn't look like hella old or anything. He's just at a good age where now he's starting to grow into his looks, I think. And his acting chops. But I wouldn't mind to see him as a Spawn. Jamie, like, I like Jamie Foxx, but he's a little, he might not look it. And here's the thing. Like, there's a lot of actors that don't look their age. That's fine, whatever. But still, like, I feel like they should give that role to somebody else, because Jamie Foxx is already, I think he's like in his 50s, guys. And I'd rather see somebody like around Michael B. Jordan's age, like no older than 40, you know, maybe 45, but depending how you look at 45, because some 45-year-olds could look they can look 35, like Michael B. Jordan. I don't think he looks his age. I think he looks like he's more or less in his late 20s, but he looks, when he was actually in his late 20s, he didn't look good to me, and I didn't like his acting. Yeah, fourth. See, that would have been a good time. That would have been a good time, because I believe Jamie Foxx was probably in his mid-40s around that time. Michael B. Jordan was the best part of Black Panther. Tell me I'm lying. No, you're not lying. I did enjoy him in Black Panther, but I still didn't like him then. But I still enjoyed his character. But I didn't like Michael B. Jordan. He actually, there's a movie he does too with Zod. See, I need to know. Michael Shannon is his name. Yeah, Michael Shannon. There's a movie he does with Michael Shannon about books. It was pretty good. I saw a few years ago. So I forgot what it's called, but it's I think it's based on a book too. But it was decent. It was like a book burner or something. Yeah, probably. Because a lot of these good actors, like, I don't know if you guys noticed in Hollywood, like, a lot of the best top tier actors are already, I don't like to say this, because, like, I feel like everyone hits their prime at a different time of their life. Even women. A lot of the top tier actors are older. And there's very little, there's like a little amount of actors and actresses I can think of that are under the age of 30 that I enjoy. Most of the actors and actresses I enjoy are over the age of 30. They're either my age or older, or even a little younger. But anybody under 30, I have not found an actor or an actress under the age of 30 that I really care for. I don't hear B's Jordan voice being Spawn. You need a Gravely Mofo to do a role. He can change his voice. He can be like that boy in You could be that boy in Sinners. Dude, the little kid in Sinners, when he started talking, I was like, whoa, slow down, dude. Slow the fuck down. You're giving Howling Wolf. Maybe alter. Yeah, I already saw that. But yeah, I don't know. I found this new love for Michael B. Jordan recently, so I'm officially a Michael B. Jordan fan, guys. So you guys know I'm serious. Maybe okay, I already read that. Apollo X, who are you? I've never seen you before. I'm just curious. I'm not gonna kick you out or anything. It's just I like to I like to know who's watching me. That sounded that did not sound well. That did not sound good at all. I like to know who's watching me. What the fuck? Ignore that. Coleman Domingo sounds like Spawn. Coleman Domingo. Is that little short guy? My name used to be Arch. Oh, okay. I remember you. I remember you. See, I remember you, Arch Nemesis. Thank you. I appreciate it. What are we talking about? Oh, we're just kind of babbling about Michael B. Jordan's fun. But yeah. How many of you guys are gonna go watch Superman this weekend? I'm going with my husband on the 11th. Oh my god, guys. I know I told myself to stay off the fucking internet, but blame people that it's still stream, okay? Blame those motherfuckers because I can't help it. When people stream, I gotta go in there and watch what the hell they're talking about. But who's going this weekend? Not me. Your wallets are closed. I still kind of feel like we're in the Twilight Zone, guys. Like this shit is still unreal to me. Like I feel like I don't know. It's just you know what another thing is too. Like all right, I'm kind of going a little off the a little off the subject. I feel like I don't and it's not just me because this is kind of like a phenomenon because a lot of people feel the same way as I do. Um, I don't feel excited about things anymore, if that makes sense. Like my excitement level, um, when I was truly the last time I would say that I was even close to being as excited as I was for Batman v Superman was probably The Flash because I had high hopes for The Flash. But I have not been excited for any movie for a very long time. And I feel like this is happening to a lot of people, especially millennials for a specific reason, I think. I don't know if we're jaded. Maybe that's part of it, but like that feeling, excitement towards anything. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's, I get excited. Like if my husband puts on his cologne or his six pack is like showing more than usual, you know, if he has a nice haircut, don't get me wrong. Like I get excited. I get this feeling like this endorphin release. Or if I see something on sale, like little stupid, you guys know what I'm talking about? Little stupid shit that's supposed to be boosting your endorphins, right? I don't get excited for a lot of shit anymore, dude. It's like I don't know. It's so fucking weird. It's kind of weird. I don't know if you guys you guys know what I mean? Do you guys feel the same way? Like I should be excited about this Superman movie, right? I feel like we all should be fucking excited. We all should be like jumping up and down in the air, you know? But like none of us are, right? Especially my viewers and like people that are on not the hate train, but the like not so excited train. Only two movies that hit for me so far in 25 is Sinners and 28 Years Later. What's up, Integrity? What's up? I'm probably just stay home and binge Superman and Lois. Oh, I know a lot of people that love that show too. Good for you, nerdy guy. But yeah, like what the fuck? What's wrong with me? Why am I not excited about this movie, guys? I should be fucking excited. I should be, but I'm not. Why? Why? I'll tell you why. I love Superman, especially in live action. It's a bummer to be so uninterested in the last Bat Superman films. Yes, and see that's an issue alone by itself. Like I I'm kind of sad that I'm not excited about it, and I should be, because I mean, come on, we're talking Superman here, you know? And it's like one of those things like what do you call it? Like it's like going to a ball game you really don't want to go to, right? or like it's like you're going out of, like, there's a different force behind it. It's not because your desire, it's because like you have to go to show, like it's kind of like there was days where my kids would have some special function at school, right? And I'll be like, oh, fuck, I really don't want to go. But I had to, because those were my kids. Of course, I have to fucking go. I have to support my children. Well, this is kind of giving me the same fucking feeling. Oh my God. You ain't the only one. Bell and Ford. Some of these movies released in 25 just not giving me hype at all. Only like 5 so far. It's the end of an era of serious adult DC films. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, it's just, you guys had me. Like, WB, you guys fucking had me, but you lost me. You lost me. The only movies I watched this year was Sinners, A Final Destination, of Bloodlines. I haven't watched Final Destination, but I watched Sinners. It's on HBO Max now. But yeah, like, it's just something's changing, guys. Like, shit just ain't good anymore. Like, it's very rare to get some type of gem. Like, I feel like even in 2016, like around that time, like even 2016 had better movies and like better TV shows. Like, it's hard for me to find a good TV show. Like, I barely fucking discovered. Well, I always knew about Sandman, but I actually sat down to watch it and it grabbed my attention. I like dark storytelling. I like the way I like the cinematography too in Sandman. It looks really good. It kind of has that dark it's kind of like the same vibe as Zack Snyder movies a little bit. Not so much the dialogue or the acting, but the same type of feel to it, the way it looks. How the hell do folks have so much time to see all these original series across all these streaming services? Well, I'm lucky. So my husband goes to work and I just chill at home, but only momentarily, because I got plans. My plans are cooking as I fucking sit on my ass all day. I've seen A Working Man, Minecraft, and Mission Impossible. Do you like those movies, nerdy guy? It's just getting harder for me to care about anything these days. Yeah, I feel like that's a lot of us, especially like people in our age group. Like, it's just like even my husband. Like, I noticed my husband. He's very I'm trying to word this to where you guys fucking get out of your sick heads. It's hard to please my husband with movies. With movies, like, he's very, like, he hates everything, guys. He hates everything. Like, I'll watch something, he'll be like, he'll get up and go to the room or some shit like that, and I'll be like, where are you going? Come back. And he'll be like, I don't want to fucking watch this. I want to shit that plays at age level. I'm not trying to rekindle what it feels like to be 9 years old again. That age happened. It's over. Yeah, I agree with you. And that's another thing why I'm not too happy about this Superman movie. Like, look it, I'm happy for the people that are. What's wrong with you? What's wrong? My fucking dog just started growling. I'm happy for the people that are like for it. Fine, that's good. I'm happy for you guys. Like I mean that. Like I truly, like genuinely mean that, because you know somebody has to like this shit, right? But like, let's be honest here. Let's be real. Even the haters, even you haters have to be real too. What we had before the quote unquote reboot was different. It was different from any other superhero movies. It was a different tone. It was more, I feel like it was geared more towards adults. Like they weren't really thinking about kids. I know for a fact that Zack Snyder was not thinking about anybody's kids in Man of Steel and BVS. Even in Zack Snyder's Justice League. He wasn't thinking about the kids. He wasn't thinking like, oh, I want to get kids on the seats. That was the last thing on his mind, I bet. But it was a different take. It was that's how DC differentiated itself from the MCU. They were like, okay, we got our universe over here too, but guess what? It's a little more serious. It's not Disney-esque. Like we're going for adults here, for an adult tone. And it grabbed a lot of our attention, and we were like, hell yeah, man, this is fucking awesome. And even for people that hate Batman, you know, not hate Batman, I'm sorry, but the Batman lovers that claim that Batman isn't Batman in BVS, there's plenty of people I've met online, you know, other YouTubers that admit that Ben Affleck's Batman in BVS is the best Batman. It's like literally the most badass Batman they ever seen on live action. And that's all thanks to Zack Snyder, because he was willing to take it that far. He was willing to bring the real Dark Knight to the big screen. He was like, who's gonna do it? Who's gonna bring Batman on the screen just kicking everyone's ass? Who's gonna pave the road for people like fucking what's his name? Matt Reeves. Who's gonna pave this shit? Who's gonna have the balls to fucking take the first fucking swing? And who did it? Zack Snyder. He did it. If it wasn't for Zack Snyder, there wouldn't be freaking Pattinson. That wouldn't have happened either, because what did we see in Batman? He was kicking a lot of people's asses too. Not as much as Batfleck. But you know, he got pretty he got close. They look like movies, not this generic crap. A working man I really liked Minecraft was a perfect blend between trash and cinema. Mission Impossible was fire. Oh, that's funny. And that's kind of reminds me, that's what it kind of reminds me of Superman, trash in cinema. Like I feel like people are like giving that vibe too about the movie. Ever since the first Superman and Batman 89 films, DC always had a certain style. Yeah, they did. I've said this before, like DC, their best is when they do go dark. That's their best, dude. Like no one time travels and no one goes dark like DC, dude. Sure, Marvel can do it, fine, whatever. Maybe Marvel, but definitely not the MCU. The MCU is some other shit. And I said this before, like I'm glad the MCU exists. I'm glad, because if that, it's kind of like the same concept of light and dark. If there wasn't dark, there can't be light. If there's not light, there can't be dark, right? The two can't exist without each other. And that's why I kind of appreciate the MCU, because they already established their identity through their films. Like they, you know, granted, a lot of us don't fucking like it. You know, me, Fourth, Integrity, people, you know, some of you guys, we're like, nah, that ain't for us, right? But that's their thing. And they did it and they were successful, right? And we almost got there. We almost had that. The numbers don't lie. Like if you go back and look at the numbers in Man of Steel, BVS, Suicide Squad, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, they were there. They were getting there. A Working Man, I really liked. Man's Minecraft was perfect blend between trash. I already read that. I've always disliked when I hear DC should be more like Disney MCU. Why? Let Marvel be its own thing under Disney. Stop trying to copy others. Remember when DC was on top and everyone was copying them? Pepperidge Farms, remember? You're so fucking stupid, Azteca. You're so fucking dumb, dude. Yeah, man. What the fuck's up with that? Like, why? Like, why does DC have to be like the MCU? You guys got your own shit. Go watch the MCU. If you guys want to see if you guys want to quote unquote laugh, that's another thing too, guys. Look it. I'm sorry. I don't want to offend. Some of you guys might get offended. But when people say like, oh, I had a good laugh, or there was lots of laughs, or I want to laugh. Why? Why does a superhero movie have to make you laugh? What is fucking funny about a superpowered being amongst humanity kicking everyone's ass or saving whatever it is? Why? What is that with people? I don't understand that. Like, why do people feel the need to fucking laugh? Like, did you guys know that laughter doesn't, necessarily mean that's the only way to have fun? Like, I have fun watching BVS. I don't know what like, there's moments in there's humor, not like crazy, like fucking obvious dumb humor. But if you catch the little ass fucking, we all have different things that make us laugh, right? Like I have a weird ass sense of humor, guys. I laugh at really stupid shit. But there's other people that have a similar humor. Like my husband has a similar humor as I do too. We're similar in some of the ways that what makes us laugh. And there's a couple of scenes in BVS that's kind of like, didn't really like, I'm not like, ha, 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 how they do in the theater. That gets on my fucking nerves, by the way. But the Martha scene, not the Martha scene, my bad. When he saves Martha and he's like, she's like, what does she say? She's like, the cape. See, that was meant to be funny, but he like sneaks it in there to where like it's not obvious, and you get like a little chuckle from that, right? The cape, that shit was funny though. Or the scene where Jesse Eisenberg he puts that Jolly Rancher in that senator's mouth. I thought that shit was funny. I don't know why. It's funny to me. It's like basically showing the dude, like, look at all the fucking power I have. You can't even stop me from fucking putting this Jolly Rancher in your fucking mouth. Some people don't care for the story. They just want the effect. There's nothing wrong with a funny scene or two, but when it's overdone, the death to ruin the experience of certain characters is these comic book movies. Yeah, and I hear a lot of, there needs to be balance. There needs to be some lighthearted moments. We gotta have that humor. Like, okay, yeah, I get it, but then it takes away from all the destruction and the realism as well, too. Right? If you like that, fine, whatever, that's fine. But me personally, the type of superhero movies I like is what Zack Snyder was giving us. And Wonder Woman. Even Wonder Woman was, I would say Wonder Woman, and that wasn't even directed by Zack Snyder. Same thing with the first Aquaman. The second Aquaman fucking sucked. I don't like the second Aquaman. But there is a couple of things to the second Aquaman that I do like. I do love Black Manta. Black Manta is one of those fucking villains that I feel like is super underutilized and underrated. Like, Black Manta is a bad motherfucker, guys. Like, I love Black Manta. I talked about him before, but I like the way he was in the first Aquaman movie. In part 2, they kind of did him like, I didn't like the way they did him in part 2, and you could tell they were like starting to change up the tone with that movie. Again, why? Like, if it's working, why are you guys switching up the fucking tone? Just let it. Can we just be serious for 5 seconds, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe the whole entire movie? I don't know. I still haven't seen Aquaman 2. Is she with you? I thought she was you. You see, yeah, that was fucking funny too. I gotta not only was it fucking epic and spectacular to see those three in live action sequence for the first time in life, period. Not only that, I thought she was with you. And it's funny because he's basically, if you know about these fucking characters, right? He's basically saying, oh, well, she's fucking just as powerful as you, dude. I thought she might have been, like with you. It's rare when Marvel goes dark, but when they do, it's a hit or miss. The only R-rated Marvel movie I love are the Blade movies and the Logan movies. Logan, oh, I forgot about Logan. But see, that's the thing too. That's I mean, you are saying Marvel, so yeah, you're right. I feel like MCU and Marvel are almost two different things too, even though it's really supposed to be the same thing. But like, I notice because there's some Marvel stuff I like, guys, and I don't even like it for the characters. Like, and the only reason why I got sucked into watching this was because someone else was watching it, and I was kind of forced into watching it. But Luke Cage, like, I don't even give a fuck about Luke Cage, guys. But the show was good. It was entertaining. I liked it. It was like some hood. I think I liked it because it had a lot of street stuff in it, and I think that's what interested me about it. It wasn't necessarily dark, but it was I mean, it was dark, but not in like the way it could have been. Like, it could have like went hella fucking dark, but it had like that street stuff going on. It's because Avengers changed the genre. Not everyone copies the same tired formula every time, and that's what we're getting with the Superman, guys. That's why I'm not excited for it, because like, we've seen this shit before. Why is everyone acting like this is brand fucking new? And yes, yeah, and some of y'all might be like, oh, you haven't even seen the movie yet. How do you fucking know? Well, all these motherfuckers over here spoiling the shit and are already telling me what I fucking fit, like what I already had in my head. But we've seen this shit. It's just in Superman form. That's all. It's just different characters. So what the fuck? Like, why are you guys acting like this is some new shit? Like, this shit ain't fucking new. Yeah, but that's my fucking thing, guys. Look, I'm gonna tell you now. Spoiler alert, I most likely will not like this movie, okay? I already know. I don't even have to go in there even without a fucking bias. Like, I guarantee I won't fucking watch. I won't like this movie. Let's say I was a regular a Belle Reeve that didn't know shit about characters, like didn't know anything about DC characters, right? Say I saw BVS one day and then I go see Superman. My type of personality, and there's a lot of general audience people just like me that probably most likely have the same taste as me. Anybody like me would like BVS better. I mean, come on. Why? Because BVS stands out. Man of Steel stands out. Zack Snyder's Justice League stands out from the Marvel formula. It does. And I don't have to be a hardcore fan to see that. Daredevil was amazing. Oh yeah, Daredevil. I watched a little bit of Daredevil. What I didn't like about Daredevil is that skinny ass fucking broad fucking kicking everyone's ass, which is not accurate. That would never happen. I don't care how Bruce Lee person you are. Yeah, you might get a couple hits in, but eventually someone's fucking body weight and force is gonna fucking take you down. I didn't really like that. I like hot take. I like Ben Affleck's wife as Elektra. She looked the part. She's beautiful. I'm a Jennifer Gardner fan. So like I've always liked Jennifer Gardner, but she was really built for that role, dude. But I didn't really care for the skinny broad in Daredevil. But I mean, she was okay. She didn't like completely take me out from it. But I did catch some glimpses of it. I like what's his name's Vincent D'Onofrio. I don't know how to fucking say his last name, guys. But I like his that villain. What's the villain's name? Oh my god, I know his name. I used to watch him all the time on Spider-Man when I was a kid. Fuck, I already forgot his name, guys. Kingpin. I like his Kingpin. D'Onofrio. Okay, thank you, Azteca. Wilson Fisk, aka Kingpin, right? You guys remember when Michael Clark Duncan was Kingpin? You remember Colin Farrell? You remember Penguin and fucking Batman in fucking the first Daredevil? You guys remember that? Oh my god. Yeah, shout out to the nerdy guy. Thank you for doing that, Integrity. Yeah, but all right, guys. That's gonna I'm gonna end it there. Like I said, I like to bitch and complain about things. You guys can call me salty. You guys can call me fucking whatever. I can't help it. When I have an issue with something, I gotta come on here and let you guys know, because some of this shit is just getting fucking ridiculous. And I haven't even seen the movie yet. So in a way, this is kind of an outlet, because I don't want to talk my husband's ear off about this shit either. But yeah, so far what I've heard, I just ain't liking it. I ain't liking it, guys. I ain't liking it. I should be fucking liking it, right? Why? Because it's fucking Superman. It's fucking Superman, man. Come on, Superman. You know, the granddaddy of all superheroes. I might change my name back to RJM and his Nemesis, so you'll know who. I know who you are now, Apollo X. Believe it or not, like, I pay attention to names. Like, maybe once upon a time I wanted to grow as a YouTuber, but now, like, I like this small community I have. I like when I have a small percentage of people watching me. So I don't know, because I like talking to people that I fucking know. It just feels different rather than just talking to a bunch of fucking people I don't really fucking know. So, but oh shit, I didn't even subscribers mode this shit, guys. What the fuck? I knew I forgot something. Oh, I did pretty fucking good though, all right? No trolls. Anyways, but y'all already know.